Well, hello and welcome to a new vlog. It's September 30th. It's the last day of September and I'm here doing this intro because the vlog you're about to see is it's patchy, you know? I've been doing vlogging on and off since the last vlog that I did, but it wasn't really cohesive, so I'm gonna attempt to create some sort of flow, some sort of cohesion. So, here we are. Okay, so this vlog starts, I believe it was September 12th. I decided to go get some new plants because I was really wanting, I don't know, I just wanted some new plants. I was really feeling called to go get some new plants, or at least like go to a garden center and just kind of, you know, spend time in there, see if there was anything that I wanted to take home with me. So that's what I did. So yesterday I decided to go to this garden center that I had never been to before and just buy some new plants, like look around and buy some new plants. And I did. I found 2 new plants and I love them so much. So there's this guy who I saw and just fell in love with. Like, how cute is this guy? And I looked it up. It's called a rattlesnake plant. And then I also bought this ivy that I'm really excited about. So sometimes it takes me a while to name my plants. Like, I definitely still have some plants here that I haven't named yet. Like, the names just haven't come to me. But with these guys, the names just came like immediately. Like, I just knew. And so I named the rattlesnake plant Beetlejuice because he gives me Beetlejuice vibes. And then the ivy, and this might be because I've just been watching so much Buffy, but it just came to me and like it just felt right. And so I've named my ivy plant Giles. Anyway, I'm gonna make some food right now and I think I'm gonna watch a documentary while I do that and while I eat. I've been on a little bit of a documentary kick recently. There was a couple weeks ago where I was just watching so many like horror movies. Like I was just watching so many scary movies and I love that. But I think because I'm gonna be doing that in October, like I'm gonna be doing the whole 31 scary movies in the month of October, I wanted a little bit of like a palate cleanser kind of. So I've been watching Buffy, a lot of Buffy, but more recently I started watching some documentaries, and like sometimes I forget how much I love documentaries. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna watch a documentary and eat some food, and then I would love to get some writing done. And I say that like as if I can't control that, like as if it's just something that might or might not happen and I have no control. I do have control over that, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do some writing. Okay, there we go. So that day started out great. I was feeling really productive and like I really did feel like I was gonna get some writing done. But then something kind of turned and I ended up spending the evening like just really sad. I did not get any writing done. And I realized, you know, I took a couple days and I realized that I was kind of really in a writing slump. I was in a bit of a writing slump. So I decided that I needed to do something. I've lately been feeling really like I just need like a change of space, I need a change of energy, like a new space. I can't move. I have no intention of moving in the near future because I can't afford to, and I really love this space. Like I love this area. I love the area that I'm in, and I do love my apartment so much. There are things like I understand why I want a new space, but I was realizing that I was just doing so much of my writing like on my couch. I mean, really, I do everything on my couch. Like I usually eat on my couch. You know, that's where I watch my TV. That's where I journal. That's where I read. That's where, like it's just like I do everything like in this little space. And I think that was really getting to me. And so I kind of realized this and I thought, you know what? I need to do something to kind of shake it up a little bit, mix things up a little bit. I felt like I really needed to kind of remember why I want to be a writer and why I love writing and just kind of mix things up a bit, like write somewhere else, like go, like just do something, change things up. You know? So a couple days later, I woke up early and I said, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day that I'm really gonna try to get out of this writing slump. I'm gonna go write somewhere. I'm gonna do some journaling. I'm gonna go be in nature. I'm just gonna do things, okay? Because I've just been so stuck on this one scene for so long, scene 2 of chapter 3, I thought it might be kind of cool because this scene takes place in like a diner, like a 50s diner. Why don't I go to a 50s diner and write in there, be in the same kind of environment and write that scene. So that's what I did, and I found this little 50s themed diner that I had never been to, just like outside of the city, and it was so cute. I had so much fun. I ordered myself a vanilla milkshake. I had a little bit of food. I was able to get this like back corner booth. No one was around, and it was lovely. It felt so good, and I managed to get, you know, a couple hundred words. So my advice for getting out of a writing slump, and this is just based off of what I have done and that has seemed to work for me so far, is go somewhere else other than where you're used to doing the majority of your writing, like somewhere different. Even if you have to like literally drive somewhere far, you know, go. Do it and spend some time writing in like a completely different space and see how that works. Another thing that I recommend, and this is something that I do fairly often, like, or just normally, it kind of like helps get me in the mood to write. And this might not work for everyone because I know that not everyone writes to music, not everyone creates writing playlists, but if you do, listen to your writing playlist. I just listened to it all day and it was lovely.
The sun can't shine every day, but I'm not a soldier. I'm not a soldier. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. To the top of the mountain. Tell a rich tale of disaster. Now I'm walking through it with my games clear. No more running. Oh, I swear we'll do it. Ooh, baby, here I am. Sign sealed, look, I'm yours.
So after the diner, I took a little break. I came home, I ate lunch, I probably watched Buffy. I can't remember exactly now, but I did take a little bit of a break. And then I decided I wanted to go somewhere that I haven't been in so long, and it's somewhere that I love so much. Like, I felt like when I first went there, I just like fell in love, and I've been going back, you know, fairly often, but I hadn't been there in a while. So I decided to go to my favorite like conservation area and just go for a hike, just spend some time in nature, do some meditating and some journaling. I wanted to spend a little bit of time kind of journaling about why I love writing and why I want to write this book and why I want to write and tell stories in general, like just kind of getting back to the roots of why, you know, I'm doing this in the first place. So that's what I did. I definitely recommend, if you're in any kind of writing slump, take some time to journal or just meditate on why, you know, think about why you started writing. Why did you fall in love with writing? Why did you fall in love with storytelling? Get back to your why, and that really gives you a boost to continue doing what it is you want to do, the writing. It really, because sometimes you lose sight of things, and, you know, that's normal, that happens. So it's always good to kind of take a minute and look inward and reflect. It's honestly so valuable and it's so helpful, and it gives you such a nice boost. Being out in nature in general always just makes me feel good. Like, it's just such an energy boost. It really re-energizes me. So that in and of itself was helpful just in general. Sitting there and kind of reflecting on my writing and why, you know, I want to do what I want to do. It was a whole delicious stew of things that came together that really helped get me out of this writing slump. September 22nd, and it is the fall equinox, which means it is time for me to bring out my, you know, my fall Halloween-y decor stuff. I don't have a lot, but I do have a couple things, and I like to put them out on the fall equinox. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And then another thing I'd like to do today is I want to try making these like apple pie wonton thingies. I ate them once from somewhere, I can't remember where, but they were really good. So I want to try making my own, and I feel like they're kind of fall-y, you know, apples, cinnamon, nutmeg type thing. I just feel that's very fall to me. So I'm going to be doing that today. And then once I'm done with all that, I do need to go see my parents at some point today. And then tonight in the evening at 7 p.m., I have a live stream on Autumn Ashley's channel. I'll have the link down below in the description if you want to check it out. I'm actually really excited because I haven't hung out with these girls in a while. So I think it's going to be me, Autumn, obviously, Sarah Sutton, and I think Angela Ann. I think that's everybody. But I haven't written with them in a while. I haven't hung out with them in a while. I haven't chatted with them in a while. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to get some Ben work done. I've been moving along in my Ben work and it's feeling really good. So I'm hoping to make a lot of progress with that tonight. So a couple days ago, I committed myself to working on Ben every single day in some capacity, like even if it's for like 10, 20 minutes. And that's been feeling really good. And I feel like I'm finally getting through this really tough scene. I'm essentially zero drafting this scene again. It almost feels like that's kind of what's happening. So I'm finally getting through it. I've kind of had to remind myself that this is only the second draft and really this scene is kind of only the zero draft. So it's better than the zero draft. It's still not where I want it to be, and I think that's what's really kept me struggling with it and like why it's taken me so long to get through it. It's because I want to make it what it needs to be, and I'm just not there yet. So I'm gonna make it better than it was with still a lot of work to do to get it to where it needs to be. And I think that's gonna have to be okay for now, you know, like it's better and that's good enough for me to be able to move on, you know, like I just need to keep moving forward, keep moving on. And yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna be hanging out. I've been watching so much Buffy. Like I'm on the last season of Buffy. I think I'm like 2 episodes in. Last night I watched a whole bunch of Buffy. Like I do this all the time. I put on an episode while I'm like making dinner. I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know, put this episode on while I'm making dinner and I'll finish it while I'm eating dinner and then it'll be great and I'll just do that one episode and then I'll move on with my life. And then obviously it was like the end of season 6, so I got really sucked in because Willow gets all, you know, things happen and I could not watch the rest of the season and start the new season. So yeah, but anyway, today's kind of a gloomy, rainy, cloudy, gray day and it is like it's giving me such fall vibes and I'm really excited to do some writing and to do a little bit of baking and to do some fall decorating. Like it's the day for all that stuff. It is perfect. So yeah, all that being said, it's already like 1:30, so I need to get a move on. Assemble the apple pie wonton. So I got these wonton wrappers and I'm gonna try to open them. What is happening? I need a knife. I probably could have used 3 apples, but I only did 2 because I didn't want to make like too much. Oh, they're so cute. They're like a little slice of cheese. Okay, got a little spoon. Okay, too much? Too little. Doesn't seem like it can fit very much in here. Good thing I didn't use too much apple. Gotta wet the edges a little. In half like this. And then I want to do like this, you know, where it kind of comes in like that and then seal it there. Seal better. Okay, this one's practice. Huh? This is my first attempt. It just like refuses to focus because it's so ugly. Okay, this is my first attempt. I don't know. Okay. Need a little bowl to moisten the fingertips. Am I moistening it too much? Could that be a thing? Is that a thing too? All right. Just the tips. I think this one came out better. Okay, this one's a little cuter, I think. I think this one's... See how it focused right away? It knew. We're getting better here. I guess I can update you guys on some stuff while I'm doing this. I'm gonna be way too I can't do two things at once. I can't talk and create a masterpiece at the same time. So I got my oven preheated to 350. I don't know if that is the wonton baking temperature, but it seemed right. I think I mentioned this already, but I committed to writing, like working on Ben every day until the 18th at the very least. So really ingraining that habit in my everyday routine has been really beneficial for me, and, you know, getting some writing done. So it's feeling good, and I'm really excited for tonight and the live stream. I've been considering doing a live stream on my channel. I'm just so nervous to host my own live stream. Like, I've really built it up in my brain as this like scary thing, and I can't bring myself to like really do it. I keep chickening out. I'm just so awkward, and it's very difficult to watch. You know? I don't want to put people through that pain. Anyway, all that being said, I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna go see my parents, and then I'm gonna come back and do some Ben work. I'm pumped. So they all definitely, you know, oozed. But I think it's still gonna be a good time. So I'm gonna quickly, I gotta go to my parents' house. I'm actually running a little bit late. But before I go, I wanted to taste test. They smell great. Did I bake them too long? I don't. Here we go. Yeah, I'm into it. It's good. And it's not too sweet. I was worried it was going to be really sweet, but it's not. I feel like they would probably taste better like deep fried, and I kind of want to try that next time. But baked, it's just healthier, right? So that's why I went with baked, but it's quite delicious. So we have another writing babe. Hi! Oh my god, I miss you!
Was an ordinary day. Then she walked in and looked my way. With just a glance, yeah, I was sold. My head in disarray. How are ya? How's your night been gone? I said, I'm not that type of guy, you know. But why don't we talk? Yeah, let me buy you a drink. And then she kissed my face, yeah.
And yeah, so it's kind of been the last couple weeks of my life. I've done more writing, but I haven't vlogged every time, which is actually, it feels pretty good. I think I like not having to vlog every single time that I write, or waiting to write until I feel good enough to vlog. Like I don't want to do that. Don't get me wrong, I love vlogging, especially like when I'm writing, but I've been enjoying the kind of just like me time with my writing. That's been feeling really, really good. So yeah. Okay, so now for the status update with Ben. I did manage finally to finish scene 2 of chapter 3. It's done. It's not good, but it's done. And then the other day I started and finished in the same writing session scene 3 of chapter 3. I mean, it's a pretty short scene. I ended up adding like 200 words, and it was still only like 600 words. So it was a short scene, but it gave me, I felt so good. I was on top of the world. And so currently I'm on scene 4 of chapter 3, and I only have one more scene left to write after this one, and then I'll be done finally with chapter 3. Chapter 3 is definitely chunky, but I am so excited. I haven't fully decided, but my goal is, I know that my goal was to finish by October 18th, but because I don't think I'm starting work until like December, maybe? I don't know yet. I really don't know. I have no idea. But I think I have more time than October 18th. So what I've decided is to give myself to the end of October. Like, that's my new kind of goal. Finish this draft by the end of October. And then ideally, I would love to work on something new in November for NaNoWriMo while I give, the second draft some time away. But I'm also a little bit afraid. I think I'm going to be, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to get into drafting in November, like for this new book that I want to write. I think I'll need to make some plans. I don't know. I know that I have it mostly plotted, but I need to do my real plotting. So maybe that's what I don't know. Or maybe I'll still be writing Ben in November for NaNoWriMo. That seems the most likely, but yeah, that's what's going on. Those are my not really planned plans. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you've been. Let me know what your preptober plans are. Let me know what your nano plans are. Like, just let me know all of the things. You know how it goes. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are gold.